The Fox Broadcasting Company launched in primetime on April 5, 1987, and by mid-July they were programming 2 nights of primetime each weekend.
Fox Weekend!
Ratings were slow to build, and as the first fall season for the fledgling network approached, the question became which Fox show would be the first to be canceled. That wound up being Saturday night's TV version of Down and Out in Beverly Hills, and to take its place as the new season started, Fox tapped the sitcom from David Duclon and David Mentier, who at the time were producers on NBC's Punky Brewster. The show would star Kiel Martin, who had played J.D. LaRue on Hill Street Blues, as a man who, after his death in the year 2011, is sent back to Earth in 1987 to try and convince his younger self, played by a young improv comedian named Matthew L. Perry, to change his life.
What gives?
Hello, Charles. I'm St. Peter.
The last I remember, I was driving my hover car on the Santa Monica Flyway.
Speeding, right?
I was late.
Yes, well, now you are the late Charles Russell.
Who are you?
Well, don't just stand there, Charles. Say hello to yourself.
If I had a second chance, tell me where would I take it? How different would I make it? I've gotta go back to yesterday somehow.
The older Charles, now calling himself Charles Time, moved into an apartment over the family garage where he could keep an eye on Chaz and his 2 best friends, oversexed Italian thug and ambiguously gay kid. All right. His 2 best friends, Booch and Eugene, although God only knows why the writers bothered to give them names. Oh, and if you're wondering where you've seen Demian Slade before,
I want my $2!
there you go. The pilot centered around Charles preventing Chaz from getting caught up in an armed robbery.
You know the mini mart on the corner of 7th and Marine?
Sure.
Okay, they got a lotto machine in there, right?
Right, we'll win the lottery and pay off the mortgage.
Well, tonight's the night they draw the winning numbers, right? Lots of people go in there to get last-minute tickets. Why don't we just go in there and ask them to give us all their cash?
Well, they probably wouldn't give it to us. Nobody move! This is a stick-up. It's me, Eugene.
No kidding.
Hey, look, I'm sorry I'm late. I couldn't get the wig till my mom fell asleep.
The show debuted on Fox September 23rd, 1987.
Spend a moment with the stars of Second Chance.
I'm Kiel Martin.
And I'm Matthew L. Perry.
I play Charles Russell.
Wait a minute, I play Charles Russell.
I know. I'm you, 24 years from now.
Well, if you're me, then who am I?
If you want this sorted out, just watch Second Chance later tonight on Fox Weekend Television.
First, I'm going to watch Werewolf and Beans Baxter.
Great. I'll watch
And
with you.
from mere minutes into the show, everyone knew it was a disaster. The ratings were terrible. The reviews were worse. By mid-October, Second Chance was not only the lowest rated show in its time slot, it was the lowest rated show on all of television. By Halloween, Fox was ready to pull the plug, and they finally did in late November. The show went into reruns and would be canceled, but there was one little problem. They had nothing to replace it with. Fox audience research to the rescue.
Man, I love hearing from all of our fans.
Yeah, listen to this one. Dear Bucci, how about giving a loyal fan some private kissing lessons?
I get that kind too.
Yeah, right.
Check this out. Dear Chaz, you are so cute. You'd make a perfect date for my granddaughter.
Yeah, nice try.
I think you'll find that she's smarter than most exotic dancers.
Boys Will Be Boys premieres January 16th on Fox.
Research showed that younger viewers actually liked the three boys, and that Matthew Perry especially had a lot of potential. So the show was relaunched without the supernatural aspects, centering instead on the misadventures of Chaz, Booch, and Eugene. It didn't help. The disaster of the original show was still fresh in audience minds, and the scripts were, if anything, even worse than under the original concept. Boys Will Be Boys struggled along until May 7th, when the show went back into reruns, until July 9th, when it was finally permanently pulled from the Fox schedule. Second Chance was dead. Unfortunately, the concept itself was not. Matthew Perry's career was the only one to make it out alive from Second Chance, and he went on to join the cast of mega hit Friends in 1994. But before that, he had a short but memorable run on Growing Pains, where he was brought in just to lead to a very special episode.
Listen, Carol, that guy Doug just called from the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Well, he told me that, he said that...
What is it, Mike?
Carol, Sandy just died.
No!